have to tell you a couple things about Blackbird. I figured it out a while back, a few years ago. And just recently I looked at the recording from Abbey Road, from Abbey Road or something like that. And obviously Paul McCartney is a little older. And I love that version. I've noticed that I've actually changed a few things from the Paul McCartney version. And I don't know if I learned it different or if I don't know what happened. Somehow I changed it a little bit. But I'm going to try to do the live version, not the White Album version. But it's all very, very much the same. So you can adapt it to whatever you want to do. This is not a piece of classical music like Bach or Beethoven or Mozart, or where we actually have to do it note for note. But I know that there are some people who in the comments below will say, hey, you didn't play it exactly the way Paul McCartney did. You know what? I don't care. Let's talk about the chords or the notes that he plays, because they are chords actually, but they're not open position chords. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, right? It's not like he's playing open position chords, because he's not. So let's do the right hand right here, and let's talk about this for a second. On this beginning chord, this is a G chord. What we're doing is we're playing the G note, and we're playing the B note here, and then I'm playing that drone G string. That's our G chord, and then our A minor chord, and then the G with the B bass. Okay, so you got 2nd fret there, 3rd fret, open G string. And then we go all the way up to here. Okay, and this is the chord here. 10th fret on the A string, 12th fret on the B string. We won't worry about the picking pattern right now. That's another G chord, so it does this. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. So those are our chords. Now let's do the right hand plucking pattern. These two patterns that we have, this is the first pattern. It's very simple. We're going to pluck our thumb on the E string, our middle finger, or our middle finger on the B string, simultaneously. I'm anchoring my ring finger right here so I don't move around anywhere. And then I pluck the G string. So simultaneously, then you do your A minor chord, and then the G with the B bass, just like that. And then we go all the way up to this G on the 10th fret, and we do this picking pattern. We're going to pluck these two fingers again, same strings. Well, this is on the A string, B string. So we pluck these two simultaneously, the G string, the B string, and then we pluck the thumb again, and then we pluck these two fingers in the reverse order. So we go like this, simultaneously, G string, B string, thumb, B string, G string, like that. When we play it fast, it sounds like this. So what you need to do is you need to practice this, just that. And you might need to do it a whole bunch of times. Just like that. Just so you get that muscle memory going in your right hand. In fact, what you could do is you could play that 4 times, move to your A minor chord, play it 4 times, go to the G with the B bass, play it 4 times, and then you would have some serious right hand exercise going on there. And then we go all the way up to the 10th fret. This is the same position, right? We're 1 fret apart right here. But when we go up to the 10th fret, we're going to be 10th fret, and then we put this finger on the 12th fret. And then we do this picking pattern that we were talking about. we do it twice. Now, in order to be able to get the muscle memory for that, you just need to do it over and over also. Okay? So work on that. Now, let's look at the next chords for Blackbird. One thing that's really interesting about this song is that we're going to be using our index finger and our ring finger a lot. Finger number 1, finger number 3. And we're going to be 1 fret apart, like this, for the G with the B bass. And we're also going to be 2 frets apart, like this for the C chord. Okay, so we're actually going to be 2 frets apart here. And then this note moves up a fret to here. This finger goes down to the E string. And then we scoot up to 5 and 7. And then 6 and 5. And then we're on 7 and 8. Okay, so we do that same pattern that we did at the beginning. And then we do that pattern. So we got C, C diminished, D, E flat add 4, E minor. Then we go, this goes down a fret, E flat, to D, C diminished, C. This one goes down, C minor. These two both go down, G with a B bass, A7, D7 sus4, and then G. Now let's talk about the right hand as you do that. I would call it figure 1, C chord, C diminished, figure 1, D, figure 1, to E minor, figure 2, E flat, figure 2, D, figure 1, C sharp diminished, figure 1. I'm talking about my right hand here. C, figure 2 on the right hand, figure 2, C minor, G with a B bass, figure 2, A7, figure 2, D7 sus4, and the G chord. Now right here, what I'm doing, when I went like this, my thumb is going over and muting these 2 strings right here. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. I'm playing the D string open, the G string open, and the first fret on the B string right there, and I'm muting that, and then to the G. So when we play this song, we've got an intro, then we've got a verse. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. That's the verse. I'm going to call that the verse. And then it has a little interlude. Just a little interlude right there. And then we do verse 2. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. And then we do Blackbird. Those are all figure 1. Figure 2, figure 1, figure 2, figure 2, all the way through there. I do something a little bit different on this bridge than Paul McCartney. I like to do 8th fret, 8th fret. We've got these 2 Gs and this F note. Honestly, I'm not sure what to call it. I'll call it an F9. E minor, oops, sorry, D minor, C, B flat, C. And then the second time we play, which is an F chord, E minor, D minor, C, B flat, A7, D sus4 to G. So let me do an example for you right there of what we're doing on the bridge. Blackbird fly, blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night. That's what I like to do. You know what? I do that differently than Paul McCartney. I just do. Now, when I'm playing the song, I go through this whole little section again, because what happens is that I think in the first recording on the White Album, that's what he does. He does this little instrumental section like this. And then he goes back to Blackbird fly, Blackbird fly, into the light of a dark black night, right? Then he does this little pause. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings, and we do the verse 1 again. So I guess what I'm doing is I'm actually combining the White Album version with the live version with my version. So it's kind of interesting, I think. Let's talk for just a moment about alternatives for what you can do for Blackbird if you're not very good at finger picking yet. Okay? Now I got a comment from Marius, and he was saying, hey Hal, can you just give me the chords for Blackbird because I'm really bad at finger picking? And you know what? You can't really just do chords with this. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. It works okay right there, but it doesn't work on this section. Right? There's no chords that I can give you that are easy chords, because those are, I mean, the C is okay, but the C sharp diminished, and then you got your D chord and your whatever chord that is. What chord did I decide that was? E flat with an add 4, I think it is. Okay. So what you can do, instead of trying to play open position chords or some kind of bar chords, what you do is you need to learn the chords that are in the song. And you could do this. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. You could do that. Thank you very much for coming by. Appreciate you coming by. That is the song for today. I hope we went over everything that you need to know. If not, let me know. We'll cover it again, or part of it, answer your questions, all of that kind of thing. Thank you so much. Have a great holiday season. And thank you very much for the patrons that are at Patreon. Appreciate you being there. And we'll see you tomorrow. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life